Ladies and gentlemen, the Wolf store is open. Cool Wolf apparel is waiting for you in an air-conditioned store. All proceeds support our Lake Hamilton CTE High School Business Program.
Welcome to the Fall 2025 Homecoming Ceremony. We would like to take a moment to thank the following people: the Lake Hamilton School District Administration and staff, Chris Counts and his AV Tech students for all the graphics, tech support, and AV production, JROTC for all of the hard work in both ceremonies, the Lake Hamilton Student Section for all of their school spirit and participation throughout the week. Another timeless tradition that has continued this year at Lake Hamilton High School is the selection and presentation of a homecoming court composed of students voted on by their classes and members of the student organizations. Please join me in welcoming our Fall 2025 Lake Hamilton High School Homecoming Maids and Escorts. Art Club Maid, Amberlyn Wilkerson. Amberlyn is a junior and the daughter of Sam and Candy Wilkerson. Amberlyn is escorted today by her mom, Candy Wilkerson. Art Club Maid, Amberlyn Wilkerson. Band Maid, Lauren Nicole Landrum. Lauren is a senior and the daughter of Derek and Christy Landrum. Lauren is escorted today by her dad, Derek Landrum. Bandmaid, Lauren Nicole Landrum. Beta Club Maid, Presley Spradlin. Presley is a senior and the daughter of Amanda and Tyler Ward and Jake and Lacey Spradlin. Presley is escorted today by her dad, Jake Spradlin. Beta Club Maid, Presley Spradlin. Cheermaid, Sophia Blankenship. Sophia is a senior and the daughter of Tamra Fraser. Sophia is escorted today by her mom, Tamra Fraser. Cheermaid, Sophia Blankenship. Choir Maid, Hannah Tackett. Hannah is a senior and the daughter of Leanne and the late Joe Tackett. Hannah is escorted today by her uncle, Chris Miggy. Choir Maid, Hannah Tackett. Cross Country Maid, Taylor Mitchell. Taylor is a senior and the daughter of Marlo Knox and Scott Mitchell. Taylor is escorted today by her mother, Marlo Knox. Cross Country Maid, Taylor Mitchell. Educators Rising Maid, Emily Goodman. Emily is a senior and the daughter of Amanda and Andrew Goodman. Emily is escorted today by her dad, Andrew Goodman. Educators Rising maid, Emily Goodman. Environmental Club maid, Adriana Ransom. Adriana is a junior and the daughter of Anna Estes. Adriana is escorted today by her uncle, Jordan Estes. Environmental Club maid, Adriana Ransom. Future Business Leaders of America maid, Katie Reyes. Katie is a senior and the daughter of Lazaro and Juana Reyes. Katie is escorted today by her dad, Lazaro Reyes. FBLA maid, Katie Reyes. Fellowship of Christian Athletes maid, Aspen Austin. Aspen is a junior and the daughter of Jeremy and Jessica Austin. Aspen is escorted today by her dad, Jeremy Austin. FCA maid, Aspen Austin. Family Career and Community Leaders of America maid, Jasper Davidson. Jasper is a senior and the daughter of Desiree Rutherford and Samuel Campbell. Jasper is escorted today by her mother, Desiree Peck. FCCLA maid, Jasper Davidson. Future Farmers of America maid, Haddison Butterbrett. Haddison is a senior and the daughter of Bo and Tanya Butterbrett. Haddison is escorted today by her dad, Bo Butterbrett. FFA maid, Haddison Butterbrett. Golf maid, Molly Mae Magby. Molly is a sophomore and the daughter of Ron and Melissa Magby. Molly is escorted today by her dad, Ron Magby. Golf maid, Molly Mae Magby. Health Occupation Students of America maid, Abigail Liga. Abigail is a senior and the daughter of Marion and Monica Liga. Abigail is escorted today by her dad, Marion Liga. HOSA maid, Abigail Liga. International Club maid, Alma Garcia. Alma is a senior and the daughter of Aurelia and Josue Garcia. Alma is escorted today by her dad, Josue Garcia. International Club maid, Alma Garcia. International Thespian Society maid, Isabella Reynolds. Isabella is a junior and the daughter of Ashley and Ricky Reynolds. Isabella is escorted today by her dad, Ricky Reynolds. International Thespian Society maid, Isabella Reynolds. JROTC maid, Grace Tabor. Grace is a senior and the daughter of Jared and Delilah Tabor. Grace is escorted today by her dad, Jared Tabor. JROTC maid Grace Tabor. Mines maid Kayla Hudson. Kayla is a senior and the daughter of Debbie and Bill Hudson. Kayla is escorted by her dad, Bill Hudson. Mines maid Kayla Hudson. Mu Alpha Theta maid Annalise Mogavan. Annalise is a senior and the daughter of Daniel and Daniela Mogavan. Annalise is escorted today by her dad, Daniel Mogavan. Mu Alpha Theta maid Annalise Mogavan. National Honor Society maid Anna Bullen. Anna is a senior and daughter of Rob and Lori Bullen. Anna is escorted today by her father, Rob Bullen. National Honor Society maid Anna Bullen. New Horizons maid Kaylee Brown. Kaylee is a junior and the daughter of John Brown Sr. and Nikki Pollard. Kaylee is escorted today by her father, John Brown Sr. New Horizons maid Kaylee Brown. Senior maid Emily Abernathy. Emily is a senior and the daughter of Regina Sams and Willis Sams. Emily is escorted today by her dad, Willis Sams. Pack in Black maid Emily Abernathy. Photography maid Alexis Kelly. Alexis is a junior and the daughter of Shannon and William Kelly. Alexis is escorted today by her stepfather, William Kelly. Photography maid Alexis Kelly. Skills USA maid Sarah E. Quiros. Sarah E. is a junior and the daughter of Reina and Alejandro Quiros. Sarah E. is escorted today by her dad, Alejandro Quiros. Skills USA maid Sarah E. Quiros. Spanish Club maid Angie Martinez. Angie is a junior and the daughter of Norma Martinez and Juan Martinez. Angie is escorted today by her brother, Auner Maldonado. Spanish Club maid Angie Martinez. Spanish Honor Society maid Belen Torres. Belen is a sophomore and the daughter of Roberto Torres and Daisy Cazales. Belen is escorted today by her dad, Roger Torres. Spanish Honor Society maid, Belen Torres. Steppenwolves maid, Mackenzie McDermott. Mackenzie is a senior and the daughter of Marianne and James McDermott. Mackenzie is escorted today by her dad, James McDermott. Steppenwolves maid, Mackenzie McDermott. Technology Student Association maid, Adeline Johnson. Adeline is a senior and the daughter of Will and Rosie Johnson. Adeline is escorted today by her dad, Will Johnson. TSA maid, Adeline Johnson. Tennis maid, Hadassah Hurd. Hadassah is a senior and the daughter of Dr. Dustin and Juliana Hurd. Hadassah is escorted today by her dad, Dr. Dustin Hurd. Tennis maid, Hadassah Hurd. Unified Special Olympics maid, Jasmine Smalling. Jasmine is a junior and the daughter of Letitia Thompson. Jasmine is escorted today by Chief Warrant Officer James Lively. Unified Special Olympics maid, Jasmine Smalling. Volleyball maid, Mackenzie Ruffin. Mackenzie is a senior and the daughter of Joe and Christy Ruffin. Mackenzie is escorted today by her dad, Joe Ruffin. Volleyball maid, Mackenzie Ruffin. Sophomore classmate, Anna Kate Chaddick. Anna Kate is a sophomore and the daughter of Melissa and Jordan Chaddick. Anna Kate is escorted today by her uncle, Todd Marriott. Sophomore classmate, Anna Kate Chaddick. Sophomore classmate, Zoe Fortinelli. Zoe is a sophomore and the daughter of Victor and Amy Fortinelli. Zoe is escorted today by her dad, Victor Fortinelli. Sophomore classmate, Zoe Fortinelli. Sophomore classmate, Nyla Easter. Nyla is a sophomore and the daughter of Sequita Graham and Cedric Easter. Nyla is escorted today by her mother, Sequita Graham. Sophomore classmate, Nyla Easter. Junior classmate, Caston Chapman. Caston is a junior and the daughter of Tom and Shelley Chapman. Caston is escorted today by her dad, Tom Chapman. Junior classmate Caston Chapman. Junior classmate Sophie Puckett. Sophie is a junior and the daughter of Ross and Hannah Puckett. Sophie is escorted today by her dad, Ross Puckett. Junior classmate Sophie Puckett. Junior classmate Tori Jarrett. Tori is a junior and the daughter of Adam and Richard Jarrett. Tori is escorted today by her dad, Richard Jarrett. Junior classmate Tori Jarrett. Senior classmate Brooklyn Bowen. Brooklyn is a senior and the daughter of Amanda and Mike Hogarth. Brooklyn is escorted today by her grandmother, Mary Fistuneko. Senior classmate Brooklyn Bowen. Senior classmate Caitlin Ferguson. Caitlin is a senior and the daughter of Robert and Sissy Ferguson. Caitlin is escorted today by her dad, Robert Ferguson. Senior classmate Caitlin Ferguson. Senior classmate Blakely Weatherford. Blakely is a senior and the daughter of Richard and Chesney Weatherford. Blakely is escorted today by her dad, Richard Weatherford. Senior classmate Blakely Weatherford. The homecoming queen is a senior chosen by their peers and is presented with a crown and sash by Lake Hamilton class officer Natalie Brakefield and high school principal Clint Jones. The Lake Hamilton Fall 2025 homecoming queen is senior Emily Abernathy. Congratulations. Let's give your Lake Hamilton Fall 2025 homecoming court and those who made this event possible another round of applause. At this time, all maids and escorts need to exit the field to their left.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure the field is clear from everyone. All clear.
Good evening. I'm Tony Thurman, the very proud superintendent of the Lake Hamilton School District, and welcome to Wolf Stadium. We're excited to have you here for a great night of high school athletics. Our players, bands, and spirit squads have worked incredibly hard to prepare for tonight, and the dedication is worth celebrating. A big thank you to all the fans from both schools for coming out tonight and for supporting our students and our public school systems. Let's show our support, enjoy the atmosphere, and let's have a great night of high school football.
Fans, get ready for a show-stopping moment. Coming in from above, Survival Flight 10 is delivering tonight's official game ball in unforgettable fashion by helicopter. Keep your eyes in the sky as the chopper makes its way to midfield for a touchdown delivery like no other. Let's hear it for Survival 10 for bringing the game ball in style tonight. Today's game ball is being delivered by flight paramedic Andrew Walton, flight nurse Lydia Jones, and pilot Cameron McSpadden, with a special rider, our very own Mr. John Gardner, and a staff member at Lake Hamilton High School, a 15-year Navy veteran with awards that include Navy Unit Commendation, Navy Meritorious Unit Commendation, 3 Navy Achievement Medals, 2 Iraq and Afghanistan medals, and many other exemplary medals and qualifications. John is married to Madison Garner, and they have 2 children, Colby, 25, and JoJo, a Lake Hamilton High School sophomore and soloist for the Power Band of Arkansas. The crew and John are presenting the game ball to our newly crowned homecoming queen, Emily Abernathy, along with athletic director Kylie Hill and head of officials tonight, Mark Wallace. Let's give a big Wolf applause to Survival Flight 10 for making this happen. Go Wolves! One more round of applause for Survival Flight 10. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hat as tonight's colors are presented by the Lake Hamilton High School Army JROTC under the direction of senior Army instructors James Lively and Stephen Wedges. Ladies and gentlemen, before tonight's game, we'd ask that you please rise and join us for a moment of silence. This is time to reflect, to honor those who cannot be with us, and to give thanks and opportunity to come together as a community. Thank you. Now I will lead you in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us together tonight in fellowship and community. We ask your blessing over the players, coaches, officials, and fans. Please keep everyone safe from harm and let this game be played with sportsmanship, respect, and teamwork. May we honor you and all that you do here tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem. Tonight's performance will be performed by our very own Mr. Chris Counts, LH Live Director. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the exit of colors, followed by the Lake Hamilton alma mater. Ladies and gentlemen, now your Lake Hamilton alma mater by the Lake Hamilton Power Band. Your captains for tonight, for Siloam Springs, number 36, Jackson Dobbs. Number 63, Juan Olives. And number 76, for the Wolves, captains for tonight, number 21, Hilton Mann. Number 54, Jaden Wood. Number 60, Cade Russell. And number 95, Hezekiah Witcher. Your officials for tonight, referee Mark Wallace, umpire Todd Holmes, head linesman Reggie Trusty, line judge Brandy Ballard, and side judge Logan Bean.
Siloam Springs has won the toss. They've elected to defer to the second half. Lake Hamilton will receive on this end of the field.
Number 76 for Siloam Springs is Christopher Haas.
One wolf is strong, but a pack is unstoppable. We hunt together, we fight together, we win together. We are family, we are loyal, we are dangerous. We are the pack.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Wolf fans of all ages, it's time to get on your feet and make some noise. The wait is over because it's football time. In Wolf Nation, let's welcome the Lake Hamilton Wolves. As a member of Arkansas Activities Associations, we remind you the good sportsmanship is an expectation of tonight's contest. Please show your respect for players, coaches, and officials, and fellow fans throughout the evening. Thank you for doing your part to create a positive atmosphere for our student athletes. The throwing of objects on the playing surface is strictly prohibited. Lake Hamilton stands for class and dignity, and your help is appreciated in carrying on this great tradition. Back deep for the Wolves, number 0, J.J. Johnson, and number 14, Carson Jackson. Kicking off for Siloam Springs, number 30, Nahun Aguilar. Ball returned by number 14, Carson Jackson. Tackle made by number 17, Avery Ratliff, and number 29, Adam Turner. Ball's on the 29-yard line, where the Wolves will have 1st and 10. Number 1, Coy Autry on the carry. Pickup of 1 yard. Brought down by number 0, Bose Benson.
The player with a 100-yard rushing game on the season. Bohannon in the gun. Autry to his right. Little shovel pass to Jackson. Jackson, good gain there, but it will be 3rd down for the Wolves. Lake Hamilton trying to avoid a 3-and-out to start. Bohannon getting the call from Coach Gillerin at the sideline. Bohannon led a couple of really good drives in their last game against Arkadelphia. Offense slowed down a great deal in the second half. But a quarterback keeper right up the gut, and that'll move the sticks. Bohannon didn't get to show his legs too much last week, or 2 weeks ago, excuse me. Badgers were great at defending the quarterback run. But we'll see if they can exploit that here against the Panthers. Great deep pass. And that is DJ Wilson, the junior. Bohannon showing off the arm strength on that play. And we will be inside the red zone. Lake Hamilton, great on the ground last season against Siloam, but showing off the pass. They've been really good on their first drives this season. Quick slant, caught. And we will now have 1st and goal at about the 6-yard line. Bohannon leading a great drive, this time under center. I formation. Big 87 Asher Lyons in there at fullback. And a good carry that's going to get him just short of the goal line. So we'll see if Lake Hamilton can punch it in here. Wolves still looking for their first win at home this season. 2 tough losses to Arkadelphia and Lakeside. But in front of this homecoming crowd, they'd love to get their first here. Goal line formation, no receivers spread out.
Timeout. Officials, equipment issue on the defense. First warning.
Bohannon. Quarterback sneak, and that is easy. Great opening drive yet again on their home field. Lake Hamilton goes up 6-0. Bohannon keeps it himself, gets his 2nd rushing touchdown.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. Penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Face mask against the Panthers, so touchdown stands. Garcia out to kick the extra point. Garcia been solid on extra points this season. And he will hit another one. 7-0. And a great start yet again. Lake Hamilton has dominated this matchup since these two have become conference foes. They are 9-1, or excuse me, 8-1 in their last 9 meetings. And all have been by big wins, especially in the most recent years. Like Hamilton, actually, they have not given up more than 7 points to the Panthers since 2020. So promising start, and now we will see the Lake Hamilton defense. Who had really good moments 2 weeks ago against Arkadelphia. Short kickoff here because of the face mask on the touchdown. Garcia will be booting it from the 45 of Panther territory. And that'll be the easiest kickoff Garcia has all season. Boots it in the back of the end zone. So a touchback for Siloam. Siloam Springs, they believe this can be a big jump for them. Second year under coach Doug Lockridge, who's had great success at Alma and Charleston. In his second year, freshman at quarterback, which you don't see a lot at the 6A level. Quick handoff to number 3 Mason Short. Panthers lead back. He had over 500 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns in just 5 games a season ago. But the quarterback is freshman Titus Benson. His older brother, Bose Benson, is the tight end. He had a couple touchdowns in their last game. Pistol formation, there'll be motion. 2 players in motion for the Panthers. Benson rolling out left. He can move. And a safe run out of bounds. And a nice pickup. But it will be 3rd down for Siloam. Benson, he has shown the ability to improvise in the first 3 games for the Panthers. Dangerous with his legs. He's a gifted hurdler on the track team. Play action, a little RPO action, but he is sacked. He is brought down. I think that was number 33, Zaid Cox, the senior. 6'2", 205. He actually had a pick 6 against Siloam a season ago. So punt up high, punt sky high, going to be caught inside Panther territory. So great field position for Lake Hamilton on their second drive here. Perfect start to the game for Coach Gillerin and his squad. An easy touchdown and a quick 3 and out. Bohannon back in the shotgun. J.J. Johnson, the standout sophomore, gets the ball. Good quick tackle there. A couple of players on him. 6 on the tackle. That's Pittman, the safety. 25 tackles last season for the Panthers. Back in the shotgun again, 2 wide receivers to the right. Bohannon looking left, rolling left. Dumps off to Carson Jackson, and the standout pass catcher gets the first down. He has been a great pass catcher this season. Great game last year against Siloam Springs, over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Only ran it 5 times. Jet sweep. Jackson making a couple of men miss. And able to get just a few yards, but for what it looked like early, that's a big-time play. Weston Bowerman, the junior cornerback, on the tackle. Bowerman's a player that Siloam really likes on the defensive end, 6'3". He actually moved there last summer. And he's designated on the taller wide receivers because of his good height at the position. A lot of shotgun early from Coach Gillerin. And another keeper for Bohannon. Bohannon showing off the legs. Good tackle, but a great run. And that will be a first down for Lake Hamilton. The offense humming early. Yet again, Johnson staying out there with Bohannon in the shotgun. Bohannon looking left, firing. Jackson, second catch of the game. Makes a man miss. Great effort. He may be just short, and they're going to mark him at the 2-yard line. But Lake Hamilton in business yet again. Bohannon, great accuracy so far. And I formation. Autry wanting to get in the end zone for the second straight game. And won't be there. He'll be short a yard. Autry got hurt in the Arkadelphia game and missed practically the whole fourth quarter. Wolves really needed him down that stretch. And how about another quarterback sneak? Too easy for the Wolves. Bohannon, second rushing touchdown of the game. Third of the season. And fireworks going off here on homecoming night as Lake Hamilton dream start for this offense. Garcia. Right down the middle, 14-0, Lake Hamilton. So Siloam has to figure things out here on the offense side of things, as this is looking like Lake Hamilton is going to have a lot of success moving the football against this Siloam Springs defense. Coach Doug Lockridge, very long career as a high school football coach, but just his second season at Siloam. He was at Alma for a few years, and his most successful run was at Charleston, where he won 2 state titles. And he had a few run-ins with Coach Tommy Giller and his Fountain Lake Cobras. They beat him 1 year for the state title. Then Coach Giller and the Cobras got their revenge a year later. So here's Garcia on the kick. And a low booming kick, going to be caught at about the 4-yard line. tries to hurdle a defender. That was Ryan Estachio. You'll see it running back, and he also plays linebacker for the Panthers. He will be down at right at the 20. So here comes Titus Benson and the Siloam Springs offense. Quick 3 and out. Big sack on 3rd down, forced the punt. They're going to look to get big number 0, tight end Bose Benson, the ball. He is a big boy. 6'3", 245, had 2 touchdowns, and not the way you want to start the drive here as we get a false start.
Dead ball, false start on the offense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Shotgun. Handoff. That's number 3, short. Running real tough. What a way to get all those lost yards back. But I think we have a flag down in the backfield.
Holding on the offense. Be a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains first down.
A tough break for the Panthers. Holding called on Siloam, and that'll move them back even farther. So it moves from 1st and 15 to 1st and 23. Wipes away a really good run by Short. Pistol formation. Read option, and here's the wheels. Here's Benson. Titus Benson on the read option. Great effort. Great effort there. That's number 0. That's J.J. Johnson, the sophomore, who ran him down, didn't give up on the play. But a great play there by Titus Benson to get a 1st and 23. And how about a big gain? Ball be on the 25, 1st and 10. After a 68-yard run by the freshman quarterback. Wildcat formation here. Just a keeper to the right. That was number 28, Jack O'Brien, who got the ball there. So 4 yards on the play. Peters on the tackle. Wildcat yet again. O'Brien pitches it. No, it's a fake pitch. Lake Hamilton not fooled. Sears was right there. He was not fooled by the fake pitch. Stayed all the way with O'Brien. So 2 Wildcat plays back to back. And here comes Benson in on 3rd and 6. Going to go under center here, I formation. Hands it off to Short to the left. Short, tough run, and that'll do it. Touchdown, Siloam Springs. They hand it off in 3rd and 6, and it pays off as Mason Short gets in the end zone. Extra point duties. This will be Nathan Aguilar, and he missed it. The lefty misses it. but 6 points on the board for the Panthers on a drive that looked doomed. 1st and 23, but a big 68-yard run got them in business, and they score and cut the lead to 8 for the Wolves. Siloam Springs very excited about their up-and-coming talent. They actually had a 27-game losing streak heading into last season before they got a win in their opener against Rogers Heritage. Different man on kickoffs here. This is Andrew Bernardo, who kicks it really high, really short. But great effort there by the Panthers. They get down there quick, make the tackle. Avery Ratliff, the junior, with a quick wrap up. And Lake Hamilton looking for their 3rd straight touchdown to start the game. They'll start at the 34-yard line. A lot of shotgun early for Lake Hamilton. They're going to go again. Jackson. So good in the open field, and he's going to get a 1st down. Great run there. He goes wide and outside and picks up about 11. He had a very good game against Arkadelphia. Caught a pass for a touchdown and had an incredible punt return in the second half. The only touchdown that Lake Hamilton scored in that second half was his big punt return. Ohanon to Autry, and Autry, great job there. First man there, Bose Benson, excuse me, the junior. All-conference player, 132 tackles last season. 5 sacks. He's actually already got an offer from Ouachita Baptist. Only a junior. Certainly not built like your average junior football player. Bohannon to pass. First inaccurate pass of the night was going to Jackson. Ryan Estachio, the linebacker, was right there step for step. So it's now 3rd and long, 3rd and 12 for Lake Hamilton. We're just about 21 seconds from the first quarter ending. What a great opportunity this is for Siloam Springs. Getting their first touchdown and then getting a quick stop on the very next drive. Benson on the edge. Look at him, number 0. He could be a factor here. Bohannon just got rid of it, and what a beauty. Great throw. But a flag is down in the backfield. Like Hamilton, now they're reacting and moving. It's could be maybe potentially a late hit. Let's hear it right here.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer on the defense. Penalty will be at 15 yards from the end of the run. It'll be 1st down.
And a very tough penalty goes against Siloam. Great pitch and catch, and they're going to add 15 more on top of that on the roughing the passer penalty. Bohannon showed a lot of guts there, staying in the pocket, stepping up and throwing an absolute Just heck of a pass to Carson Jackson. Bohannon. Another great run for the sophomore. And that will be the quarter as Lake Hamilton leads 14-6 in the conference opener. Bohannon showing a lot tonight.
One of their very own and an incredible academic achievement. Senior Zoe White has been named National Merit Science semifinalist, one of 16,000 academically talented students in the entire nation to earn this prestigious award. This award is given by high school principal Clint Jones, is presenting the honorary game ball. This year's semifinalists present less than 1% of U.S. high school seniors. Only 144 students in the entire state of Arkansas receive this recognition, and Zoe is one of them. National Merit semifinalists now have the opportunity to advance as finalists, bringing them closer to becoming National Merit Scholars, a distinction that carries significant scholarship opportunities and national recognition. Let's hear it one more time for Zoe White.
Specialty from Coach Tommy Gillerin. Shotgun pass, good out route to Jackson. Jackson getting work early and often here. Has really come into his own as a pass catcher. He's averaging 18 yards a catch with 4 touchdowns on the year. He hit the century mark 2 weeks ago against Arkadelphia, 100 yards on 6 receptions. Handoff, Autry up the middle, and that'll do it. That will be enough. Autry, another touchdown for him on the season. Leads the team with rushing touchdowns, and that number will continue to grow. Okay. So kickoff coming up. Siloam, great offensive drive in their last outing. Got to see multiple looks from them. A wildcat on a couple plays. A read option, which really sparked their drive. And each team with a extra point that's been no good. So score will be at 14, a 14-point lead, 20-6. Estachio and O'Brien will be back to receive for the Panthers. And Garcia with the boot. Caught at about the 10-yard line by Estachio. And great special teams coverage there. .44 Quincy Barnes, the sophomore, on the tackle. So 1st and 10 from the 25 is where Siloam will begin. Handoff up the middle for Short, who scored on the last drive. And a lot of Wolves in the area, but a flag will be thrown. Maybe for unnecessary roughness. A Lake Hamilton player jumped in the pile there.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, 15 yards from the end of the run, resulted in a first down.
Face mask will be the call. I couldn't see it because of all the Lake Hamilton players around the ball carrier. Pistol formation. Benson trying to keep it again, but Lake Hamilton not fooled. Coy Autry and Zaid Cox got in there for the tackle for a loss. Benson back to pass, just has to quickly get rid of it, and a huge, huge hit by Autry as he tees off on Estachio. And a timeout taken by Lake Hamilton.
On this end of the field.
14-point lead as we are early in the second. It's a very interesting test for Lake Hamilton before they depart on a 2-game road trip.
Please turn both play clocks off for right now until we can get this one working, please. The play clock will be kept on the field.
Here we go, 3rd and 13.
Will be kept on the field. Just set it to 0 and leave it alone for right now.
Referees having a conversation before we get back to action. I don't know what the conversation is with the quarterback. I think he's...
Please set the play clock to 2 zeros. The play clock.
Some confusion here between the...
Please let the play clock, please let it run to 0 and stop it.
Between the referee crew and the booth here in the press box, the clock keeper. And it looks like we're about to play some football. Maybe. Okay, whistle is blown, and here we go. Short in motion, goes to the left of Benson. Benson under pressure again. Got to just get rid of it. And Zaid Cox hit the intended wide receiver early, short, and a very tough break for Lake Hamilton. They had Benson in real trouble. But the D lineman Cox got to the receiver a little early. We've had a lot of flags called in these first two home games. And we're going to get another one.
Pass interference on the defense. Penalty be 15 yards from the previous spot, result in a first down.
But the Wolves have shown great stuff from their defensive line, getting in on the freshman quarterback early. They are putting real pressure on Titus Benson. Played a clean game so far, but that could change in a hurry. Lake Hamilton had 2 interceptions against All-State quarterback Bryson McCoy for Arkadelphia 2 weeks ago. Hands off the short and nowhere to go. Just ran into a lot of traffic up front. Siloam, the O-line really wasn't a concern for them. They had a couple of really good seniors, Josh Jimenez and Francisco Suarez. Jimenez played every game last season. Suarez a 3-year starter. Play action, Benson. Just got to get rid of it. Catch made by Marcus Smith, but he is down. He loses his balance and falls well behind the line of scrimmage. Number 71, Kel Sudalovich, he's a sophomore O-lineman. His brother is an offensive lineman at Air Force. He's an all-state player for the Panthers. Pistol formation, multiple offense being run by Siloam. And they're just going to play it safe, hand it off, but short. Oh, what a tackle. Autry hangs on for dear life as Short was trying to break a big one off, and he's unable to get back to the line of scrimmage, or the original line of scrimmage. So 4th and about 11. Offense is still out for now. They are having an issue with the play clock. So Benson's got to be mindful of that. Shotgun. Gonna step up and slides before the line to gain. Was gonna be real tough for him to get those 3 or so yards to get the first down, but Lake Hamilton will happily take the ball at the 39-yard line.
Mr. Clockkeeper, if we are good on both sides, we can.
Benson, maybe a freshman mistake on his end. And Lake Hamilton looking to go up 3 scores with less than 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. Three wide receivers to the right of Bohannon. Bohannon takes a shot deep. Jackson, my goodness. What a grab by number 14, the senior. Goes up and high points it and makes the grab. And this passing game is really working. Certainly the most consistent it has looked all season behind the arm of the sophomore. Bohannon going to throw again. Off target. Defensive lineman was in his face. Number 55, Blake Ho, the sophomore. Big fella, 6'2", 255. The interior D lineman. So 2nd and 10. Johnson in at tailback for the Wolves. To the left of Bohannon. Bohannon going to hand it off to him. Right up the middle, Johnson. And a really good gain on 2nd down. They'll make it 3rd and short for Lake Hamilton. Johnson still looking to get in the end zone for the first time on offense this season. He had a pick 6 against Little Rock Southwest in their 2nd game. Stoppage here, timeout by Siloam Springs.
Timeout. Siloam Springs, first timeout.
They want to talk things over. The Lake Hamilton passing offense has been absolutely brilliant tonight. And this is certainly by far the most shotgun we have seen this season by Coach Gillerin and this offense. Carson Jackson continuing to show why he is the MVP of this team with a great snag that has put Lake Hamilton in position to score yet again. But they got to pick up this 3rd down first. 3rd and 2, 7:42 left to play. Trips to the left for Bohannon. Bohannon hands off to Johnson. Johnson waiting for his blocks, going to get the 1st down. And a great run by the sophomore, getting the tough yards and moving the chains. Johnson, 36 yards rushing on 7 carries a couple weeks ago against Arkadelphia. And has really been a great weapon for this offense. They've thrown it to him. They've handed the ball off in between the tackles. And it's just shown a lot of promise. So again, without the play clock, it's been a little interesting in this first half. And here we go, 1st and 10 inside the red zone, 20-yard line. Johnson remains in the game at running back, and they're going with a trips look again. Bohannon looking to throw quick and short on the pass. Wilson looked to be in position to make the catch, but the ball just missed him. So 2nd down now for the Lake Hamilton offense. Still looking for their first home win. And this would be a pretty good one to get on homecoming night in the opening conference game. 2 wide receivers to the right of Bohannon. Johnson in at running back, and this is going to be another direct, just a quick quarterback keeper. They've gotten some pretty good yardage. They've ran it about 3 times tonight. And this one picks up 4 yards, 3rd and 6 not seen Coy Autry on this drive, who punched it in for a touchdown on the last drive. Two receivers to the left, Jackson and Edgman. And going to go left, and it's Edgman with a quick catch. Going to be right at the line to gain. We'll see if they're going to move the chains here. Edgman, third reception on the season for him. And they're saying move him. They're giving him the first down. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Johnson going to bounce it out right, and a great tackle there. But we have a Panthers player who took the brunt of it, and he's not feeling good. That is Weston Bowerman, who had a big collision with Johnson. And he's limping. He's going to go down, but they're not stopping the play for him. Johnson gets the carry to the left. And again, Bowerman, number 5 for Siloam. He got hurt on the last play. And he's going to go down here. They didn't stop it on the last play. He is able to walk off the field on his own power. But Siloam will be without one of their better cornerbacks, at least for the rest of this series.
Siloam Springs, second time out of the first half.
So Coach Gillerin will have a talk with his offense as they look to get in the end zone for the 4th time in the first half. Bohannon, great efficiency at quarterback so far tonight. Gillerin has certainly given him the freedom to throw the football. Carson Jackson has been terrific. The running backs, Autry and Johnson, have ran the ball well, and really just a great start to this game. So ball on the 4-yard line, 3rd down. Autry in at tailback. They're going to go in the goal line formation. 87 Asher Lions in at fullback. Siloam caught off sides. Won't be much. Ball at the 4, but still. So we'll get him to the 2.
Dead ball. Offsides on the defense. Half the distance to the goal. Remain 3rd down.
So ball spotted at 2 makes it a little easier. They've ran the quarterback sneak twice. Will they try to do it from the 2-yard line? They've had great success. And we have a stoppage.
Dead ball. False start on the offense.
And a very tough break for Lake Hamilton. They get Siloam to go off sides on the last play. And they get a false start here, so they will move all the way to the 7. So interesting to see if they try to go out of the goal line or shotgun. They were doing it at the 4-yard line. But 7, 3 yards further will be an interesting decision. So they will stay in the goal line formation. Lions the fullback, Autry the tailback. Play action, rolling out. Bohannon evades a sack and just throws it out of bounds, incomplete. Great job by the Panther D not to be fooled. They were on it the whole time, and Bohannon wisely does not risk an interception, just throws it out of bounds, and kicking team is out for the Wolves. Marvin Garcia. Attempting to make this a 17-point game. Kick is up. And perfect. So 3 points added to the score, 23-6. Just a little over 5 minutes left to go in this first half. Siloam, 2 home wins on the season to start for them. That's the first time they've won 2 home games since 2021. But they are down early, 17. They've had a great drive on offense, but after that, it's been tough sledding for the Panthers. Got it into Lake Hamilton territory on their last drive, but on 4th down, they could not move the chains. And Estachio and O'Brien back to receive. Estachio will get it. And again, great job here by this Lake Hamilton kickoff coverage team. They've not allowed a big run yet off the kickoff. And ball will be spotted at the 24 to start this drive for the Panthers. So Benson in the offense, trotting out. Pistol formation, we've seen it quite a bit so far in this game. Hands it off to Short. Short trying to get anything outside. And he will be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by the Lake Hamilton defense of tracking that down and making the stop. That was Zaid Cox, the defensive end, who chased down Short. Zaid Cox, he's shown a lot tonight at the defensive end position. Pistol formation. Handoff up the middle, no chance. Nothing doing. Big number 50, Fabian Garcia, getting involved. So 3rd and long. About 3rd and 13, 3rd and 12. And this is not what you want if you're Siloam, to potentially have another quick punt with the Lake Hamilton offense moving the ball seemingly at will. Roll out right for Benson. Benson throwing. And that is well behind where they needed to go, and it's incomplete. So Siloam will punt it away. Carson Jackson, the dynamic player, back to return. Jackson just inside Wolf territory, standing at about the 47-yard line, and that's where he's basically going to catch it and will not take a chance. We'll call a fair catch. And Lake Hamilton, yet again, great field position. Bohannon and the offense, a well-oiled machine. Give Siloam credit, did get the stop on the last drive, forced them to a field goal. So Bohannon, almost exclusive shotgun tonight, and they're going to get him to jump.
Dead ball. Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Previous spot. First down.
So offsides against Siloam. That was number 44, Connor Robbins, who jumped in the neutral zone. Handoff to Autry, and great tackle. What a job there. Avery Ratliff, the junior, squaring up on Autry and quickly bringing him down. So make it 2nd and 4 for the Lake Hamilton offense. Bohannon, quarterback keeper. And they're not going to give him the first. He's going to be just short, about a half yard of moving the chains. They're putting a lot on Bohannon's shoulders, running the football, throwing the football, and he has responded. He's been very, very crisp in this ball game. Wolves quickly up to the line of scrimmage. Wing tee here. Quarterback sneak easy for Bohannon. And some excessive blocking there. Big number 55, Cannon Crooks, taking the linebacker, Ryan Estachio, for a ride. And Estachio's hurt. So Estachio, the linebacker, junior, is down. We're going to take a quick break as they tend to him. Estachio still down, the junior, 5'8", 180. Second-year starter at linebacker. This will be a really tough break if Siloam can't get him back. 60 tackles last season. Okay, the teams have lined back up, and we will resume here shortly. Let's see if the Siloam defense can step up after a tough blow as Estachio carted off the field. Bad throw there by Bohannon. First time he's really put it in harm's way as he threw it into about 3 Siloam Spring defenders, but fortunately for him, nobody able to come down with it. Second and 10. Bohannon hands it off to Autry. Great tackle there. Benson on the tackle, number 0. Number 9, Stuart Schwaniger, also wrapped them up. So 3rd and 9 for the Wolves, and a flag is thrown.
Dead ball. Offsides on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
Lake Hamilton's
Replay
had
third down.
great success making the Panthers jump off sides. So 3rd and 9 turns into 3rd and 4 at the 34. Bohannon out of the shotgun, 1 receiver to his right, and this is it, a straight quarterback keeper, but Siloam was ready for it, and only about a yard gain. So 4th down and short. Benson in on the tackle. 4th and 3 for Lake Hamilton. Goal line formation. Clock is ticking. 30 seconds left. Hands off to Jackson. Full head of steam. Very close. No signal yet. And a timeout is called, and 25 seconds are what we're down to here. Will be a first down, but
Timeout. Lake Hamilton, first timeout of the first half.
the Wolves got to go 30 yards with just 25 seconds left to play. They do have 2 timeouts remaining, but they are certainly up against the game clock. Lake Hamilton O-line has been really good. Cannon Crooks, David Dalton, Eli Williams, 3 of the seniors up front. So shotgun formation. Bohannon. And another stoppage here. And there we go. Referee's trying to decide if it's offsides or a false start. Long discussion by the crew.
Disconcerting penalty on the defense. Going to be a 5-yard penalty, previous spot, first down.
So the
Simulating a snap count on the defense.
So the penalty goes against Siloam. And that will move the ball to the 25-yard line. .24 seconds remaining. 2 timeouts for Lake Hamilton. Got to be real careful here how they decide these next series of play calls. Bohannon to pass. Bohannon floats it to the end zone. In traffic, Jackson, who's been great all night, unable to bring it home. Would have been another great catch. Multiple Panther defenders in the area, but Jackson was the one that got his hands on it. But a tough catch goes incomplete, and 7 seconds go off the clock. Trips to the left of Bohannon. Autry in the backfield. Bohannon can't take a sack here, and he does. Really big hit, and a flag is thrown. We've seen a lot of penalties on this home field for Lake Hamilton.
Timeout.
In
Lake
all
Hamilton.
3 games.
Second timeout of the first half.
Timeout taken by Lake Hamilton. So just 6 seconds remaining in the half. It's been a long half for these two teams.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Penalties half the distance to the goal. It will
And
result in a
another
first down.
tough break goes against the Panthers. Unsportsmanlike conduct after the play, and that will move it very close for Garcia. Lake Hamilton still with a timeout, but they have to be careful. 6 seconds. This has got to be some type of quick pass, quick play, and a shot at the end zone. Confusion amongst Bohannon to the sideline, but looks like he's got the call. And here we go. Motion. And a timeout taken by Siloam. I don't know if this first half will ever end. 6 seconds left, 23-6 lead for Lake Hamilton.
Their final timeout of the first half.
Haven't really been in control this whole game. Garcia has knocked home one field goal. Did miss in on an extra point. And this would be about a 30-yarder if they do decide to kick it from the 13. Offense back on the field for what should be the last play for the unit. Two wide receivers spread out to the right, Johnson and Wilson. Motion for Jackson. Jackson full head of steam. Penalty called. Johnson had a chance at it, took a hit in the end zone. Penalty is down.
Illegal motion on the offense. Player went in motion before all players got set. It'd be a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
A legal formation against Lake Hamilton. And now if they want to kick a field goal, this will be
their final timeout of the first half.
This will be a 35-yarder. Garcia connected on a short field goal earlier in the game. This one will be a little longer. (23-6), 17-point lead. And Garcia will trot out for the last play of the half. Siloam see if they can make a play here. The snap, the hold by Bohannon. Garcia, no issue for the kicker. The sophomore knocks it through, and it'll be 26-6 as we head into the locker rooms. We will be back for the second half, but until then, enjoy the halftime show.
Please join us in recognizing the Lake Hamilton High School class of 1995 as they celebrate their reunion. Please direct your attention to the southeast end zone. Let's give a warm round of applause for these alumni who carry on a tradition, pride, and spirit of Lake Hamilton. Once a wolf, always a wolf. Welcome home, class of 1995.
Tonight, for your halftime entertainment, let's hear it for the Lake Hamilton High School Steppenwolves.
Joining us from Piercy, Arkansas, please welcome the Lake Hamilton High School Marching Band. Lake Hamilton's show is entitled Leonardo, the Visionary, and features the music of Otto Schwartz, Robert W. Smith, Wayne Downey, Jeff Osdemore, and Bryson Teo. We are proud to present drum majors Audrey Rhodes and Molly Yerington, Connor Markish and Solomon Ford, and the Power Band of Arkansas, the Lake Hamilton High School Marching Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for the Power Band of Arkansas. The Power Band would like to congratulate their 5 members that were selected as homecoming maids. Band maid Lauren Landrum, senior maid Blakely Weatherford, sophomore maid Anna Kate Chaddock, choir maid Hannah Tackett, and JROTC maid Grace Tabor. The band would also like to thank Cornerstone Marketplace for fueling the Power Band tonight. Last weekend, the band was crowned the grand champion of the Cabot Marching Invitational and will compete tomorrow at the Bryant Marching Classic.
Fans, please direct your attention to the field in the southeast end zone and join me in honoring today's hometown hero, Mr. Javier Ibarra. Honorary game ball is being presented to him by Dr. Thurman. Mr. Ibarra is a native of Waukesha, Wisconsin. Was commissioned an officer in the U.S. Air Force in 1996 as second lieutenant. He served 11 years active duty at Tinker, Scott, Maxwell, and Robbins Air Force bases, respectively. While serving, he completed 3 deployments in Ali Al Salman Air Base in Kuwait, Manas Air Base in Kyrgyzstan, and Al Deed Air Force Base in Qatar. After his time in the military uniform, Mr. Ibarra continues to serve as an educator. He has taught in Georgia, Wisconsin, and has joined us in Lake Hamilton schools 8 years ago. He has also volunteered with several local organizations, coaching, reffing youth sports, and building homes with Habitat for Humanities. Also volunteering to help with our homeless population and veteran organizations in Hot Springs. If you're a high school student curious about volunteering around Hot Springs, Mr. Ibarra is another resource to reach out to. His son Gabriel is a Lake Hamilton senior. Gabe is currently help streaming our football games online for our families and friends unable to attend tonight. Fans, please join me in honoring our hometown hero, Mr. Javier Ibarra.
second half set to begin. Garcia, who ended the first half on a field goal, 35-yarder, set to boot this one from the 40. And ball will be caught all the way at the 4. Good block on the outside, maybe too good. Penalty and a big hit out of bounds. So fireworks early. And a lot like the first half, another penalty.
There's no flag on the play.
And no flag on the play, so a really good return to start the second half. Siloam, no real success on kickoff returns in the first half. They get a big gain, and they will start their drive at the 44-yard line. Titus Benson really unable to get anything going because of the pressure that's being enforced right now by the D-line of Lake Hamilton. He will start. Nobody in the backfield with him. Throwing it to the tight end. And trying to make a man miss, but a really good tackle. Number 9, Stuart Schwaniger on the catch, the senior. 6'3", 235. And they move him in multiple positions. Plays the D-line, will play a little fullback. It's an H-back. Pistol formation, it's what we've seen the most from the Panthers, and short with the carry. And it'll be a short gain. Only about 2 yards, really maybe only 1 yard on second down. So 3rd down and 5. And from here on out, you got to be thinking it's 4-down territory in a lot of situations for Siloam Springs. Slow snap for Benson, is able to recover, but yet again, instant pressure by Lake Hamilton. That was Keller, number 62, the defensive tackle, who got in there among a couple other Lake Hamilton defenders. So Siloam will, in fact, go for it here. 4th and 5. Benson. Good thing is the play clock is back and working. And a flag is thrown.
Dead ball. Delay a game on the offense.
Delay of game against Siloam. So we will have to see if they're just going to punt it away or go for it here from 4th and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Siloam did end up running a play there. I don't know if they were maybe trying to draw him off sides, but the ball was snapped. But here they go, 4th and 10. 5 seconds left to go here, and timeout is taken.
Timeout. Siloam Springs. First time out of the second half.
Strange decision there. 4th and 10, and they use a timeout. Just to send out the punting team. So not an ideal start for the Panthers offense. Carson Jackson back to return. Mason Short, who has running back duties, also has punting duties for Siloam. And the punt will take a bounce. Jackson going to let it bounce, and that's a really, really good kick. Bounce really gave them probably about 10 yards, and Lake Hamilton will start at the 11. Bohannon, Jace Bohannon, the sophomore, really sharp on the evening. Been really good with his passes, really accurate. Been asked to run a little bit. Some design runs for him. And shotgun. It was the theme of the first half for this offense, and it'll stay like that. Fake pitch by Bohannon. And he'll pick up about 6 yards. So second down now for the offense. Johnson in the backfield, 2 sophomores, the quarterback and the running back. And Johnson with it, but right away he is met. Johnson was wrapped up almost immediately by defensive lineman Isaac Calderon, the senior. 21 tackles a season ago, couple sacks for the defensive end. So 3rd and 4. Lake Hamilton has been really good all game on 3rd down, and we'll see if that will continue. Johnson to the left of Bohannon, 3 receivers spread out left as well. Bohannon, good tight spiral, good catch by Wilson. Wilson, tackle made, but a really good job there by Bohannon, reading the defense and making a quick decision. So 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line after a gain of about 15 on the pitch and catch. Two receivers to the right. Johnson stays in the backfield. Gonna throw again, Bohannon. And it goes to number 12, that's Hudson Davenport, who's a really good athlete, has been the starting quarterback for the first 3 games and gets to catch a pass, and he brings it in and picks up a 1st down. Davenport, really a tough situation to lose out on your starting job at quarterback, but can still help the team in other ways, and gets a big pass catch there. And 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Hand off to Johnson. Johnson trying to spin off the defender, but he goes down. Number 4 on the tackle, Hudson Lockridge, the head coach's son. Also plays wide receiver for the Panthers. So 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain from Johnson. Autry now goes in at tailback. Three wide receivers to the right, including Carson Jackson in the slot. Quick throw, and again, it's a good pitch and catch. Jackson had to go low for this one. He's had to leave his feet for a couple of passes, but this time he digs one out of the turf and gets the first down. Just nice and steady, and we've seen more passes in this game than we've had all season for Lake Hamilton. Bohannon will throw again. Designed screen here to Autry, but unfortunately the offensive linemen were a little late to the party. Autry gets maybe a yard on the catch. So second down. For the Wolves. Davenport, the quarterback, now playing some wide receiver. He's spread out. And a wildcat formation here. Bohannon's out to the left. Jackson going to take it himself. Fans wanting a horse collar tackle. It was 23, Dean Floyd, who whipped around Carson Jackson. No penalty on the play, so it'll be 3rd down and 6 from the 35-yard line. Autry in the backfield with Bohannon, trips to the left. And Bohannon, another good strike. Edgman on the catch. And the Wolves just spreading out the Panther defense. And Bohannon been really accurate, been really on time with all his throws. And Hunter Edgman, he's got 2 receptions on the night. He had 2 all season coming into this game. Bohannon. Hands off to Autry. Autry. Good hole created, but a good tackle there by Bose Benson, number 0. And it's 2nd and 4 for the Wolves. Autry, he's led the team coming into this game in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. Has one on the game as well, so adds to that total. And Autry gets it again. Autry fighting. And a great job there. He makes a couple of defenders miss and then takes 2 more for a ride. Gets about 3 yards extra on top of the great run. And Lake Hamilton knocking on the door for another touchdown. They've gone under center when they've been this close, but they will stay in the shotgun. And just wasn't there. Autry quickly tackled. About 3 Panthers were in the backfield. They've gone goal line once they've gotten that close, but they try to run one out of the shotgun, and it gets blown up. Great effort there. And so here it is. Here, goal line formation. Big fella Ashton Lyons, the fullback. And Autry fighting for it. Waiting for the signal. And they're not going to give it to him. They are going to mark him just short of the end zone. So 3rd down and about a half yard. Asher Lyons, the big fella fullback, 6'1". This should be a quarterback sneak, though. And it will be, and for the 3rd time, Lake Hamilton has got a quarterback sneak for a touchdown. So Bohannon, 3 touchdown runs on the night for the sophomore in what has been a career game for the young quarterback. Garcia will come on for the extra point. Or will he? They're going to keep out the offense and make this a 28-point game potentially. So Bohannon looking right, going to loft one up. Incomplete. Good coverage. 2 defenders in the area on Davenport. So the score will stay 32-6 with less than 2.5 remaining in the third. Lake Hamilton defense, they've been excellent in the last few years against the Panthers, and they've held them to less than 7 points in their last 5 meetings, and they're holding up that deal right now. Just 6 points on the board for Siloam. The trenches have firmly been won by the Wolves through almost 3 quarters. And kickoff is caught by O'Brien. Good move. Penalty flag is down. Flag was thrown close to the sideline where O'Brien was returning the kickoff.
Holding on the receiving team. Penalty would be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. First down.
And a tough break there for the Panthers. They will be marked off 10 yards here. And they will start at the 18-yard line. Quarterback Titus Benson, the freshman, had a great run in the first quarter, but he's really been kept under wraps by this defense. Defensive line is just not giving him any time to throw the football. He's going to fake, and yet again, they're right on top of him. Breaks a tackle, but now he's running for his life. Going to try to throw it to the sideline. Is able to get rid of it. Crowd wanting grounding against Benson. They're saying he did have a pass catcher close enough. So incomplete. Handoff to Short. And Short is corralled. Latrell Conley, number 7, the junior. Third on the team in tackles coming into tonight. Had 5 tackles a couple of weeks ago against Arkadelphia. Got to play a little running back because of some of the injuries that Lake Hamilton faced in that football game. So third down, it's been a very familiar place for this Panther offense. Third down and long. Benson going to take a shot. Farthest pass he's thrown tonight. And is it intercepted? I think it is, and it is. DJ Wilson with an excellent effort. Plays wide receiver on the offense and shows off his hands there at corner. Benson took a shot. Certainly the deepest he has thrown the ball in this game. And the Lake Hamilton defense makes them pay. So 1st and 10 for Lake Hamilton. Ball at the 46. They're in Panther territory. Bohannon, they're going to stay throwing, and he got hit. And an interception. And you can kiss him goodbye. That is number 6, Cole Pittman, the safety. Bohannon couldn't step into the throw. And Pittman, the ball was just waiting for him. The senior safety. And insult or salt in the wound. Bohannon throws the interception, the pick 6, and he took a pretty nasty hit. He is limping off the field. So hopefully he will be all right next time out for the offense. But for now, 32-13. Extra point is knocked through. Bohannon just couldn't step into the throw. And Siloam gets in the end zone. 13 points. So make it a 19-point game. First time in a while since the first quarter that we've seen Lake Hamilton back to return a kick. It'll be Carson Jackson and Johnson, J.J. Johnson, set to return. Could be an onside, so with the conversation as long as it is on the sideline, you got to think that this is going to be an onside for Siloam. Hands team. Lake Hamilton not going to take any risk. Aguilar is the man to kick it here. And onside, and it won't be enough. That won't be far enough. Got to go 10 yards, and that maybe went 6 before it was recovered by the Panthers. So Lake Hamilton back on offense after the pick 6. Good news is Bohannon is out there, but he's not.
There is no foul on the play.
Not moving great.
First touching at the 45-yard line. First down.
So very interesting to see how Coach Gillerin navigates this situation. They are going to go out of the wing tee. Not seen it a lot. We've really only seen it about 2 or 3 times in this game. And a handoff right up the middle to Autry. But a quick stop. Bohannon showing his toughness, remaining in this game. Clock is ticking. We're about to reach the end of the third. This will most likely be the final play of the quarter. But it will be a pass. Good throw. And what a catch. Asher Lyons had a turnaround for it. And now the big tight end is down. Looks to be just a cramp.
keeping our student athletes, spectators, and coaches safe this evening and throughout the season.
That will be the end of the quarter. 19-point lead for the Wolves as they try to bring this one home. It'll be their first win in Wolf Stadium this season. And what a way to start 1-0 in conference as they look ahead to a 2-game road trip. They get Southside next week, and then the week after, the Wolves go on the road to Van Buren. And then we will be back home on the 17th in the biggest game of the season. Greenwood coming to town. But right now, Lake Hamilton just focused on finishing this game against the Panthers. Under center is Bohannon, hands it off to Jackson. And a quick tackle made by Benson, the big D end. So 2nd down and 10 after no gain on the first down play. Bohannon, despite having his leg banged up, he's still shown the ability to really throw the ball, and now he's moving, rolling out, lofting one towards the end zone. It's caught. It is caught by Jackson. I don't know if he was intending that to be to Hunter Edgman, the other wide receiver in the area, but Jackson says, I'll take it myself. And it will be 38-13 for the Wolves. Garcia right through, and it's a 26-point lead for the Wolves.
This is Susan, this is Brian.
So we're now a little over 11 minutes left, and bringing Lake Hamilton to a 2-2 record and a really nice home win to start conference play. Carson Jackson continues to be the big-time player on this offense. Has had his best game as a Lake Hamilton Wolf catching the football. And Bohannon has a great connection with number 14. Garcia to kick it off. Ball caught at about the 7. And we'll get a block in the back here against Siloam Springs. They've had real issues on kickoffs They've had multiple penalties called against them.
What's your position?
Block in the back on the receiving team. Penalty will be half the distance from the spot of the foul, first down.
And it is indeed a block in the back against the Panthers. Connor Robbins, the senior, tough break. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 10. So 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left for the Panthers. Benson in the gun. And incomplete. Again, just pressure, pressure, pressure. It's been on them all night from this Lake Hamilton defensive front. Benson just really had no time throughout this game. Same look, 3 receivers to the right, 1 out to the left, short in the backfield. Benson. Play action. Gonna throw it, and this one looks to be intercepted, and it is. Johnson unable to stay up on his feet. Otherwise, that could have been a really nice return for the sophomore, but the team's leader in interceptions gets another one. 4 INTs on the year for number 0. And Titus Benson's rough night gets even rougher as he just has no trust in his guys up front. So 39-13, Lake Hamilton wanting to get over the 40-point mark here. Double handoff to Jackson. Jackson, so tough to bring down. Makes the first defender miss, but is wrapped up. And brought down. So approaching the 10-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Bohannon, who was really a great quarterback for the freshman team and has stepped into the starting spot for the high school and has done really, really nice. Another throw. Good catch there by Davenport. And Davenport hauls it in. And it'll be 3rd and short now after the quick completion. So ball at the 24. 3rd down. Bohannon in the shotgun. Autry to his right. Quick pass. Good completion there. That's to number 15. Jeremiah Olson on the grab. His first catch of the season. So the senior getting some playing time and catching the ball on a slant. Ball at the 15. Goal line formation. Autry Good job by the D-line of the Panthers getting in quick. Benson gets in on the tackle. Number 21, Calderon, also gets involved. So they're going to stay in the formation. Curious to see if Asher Lyons gets a carry here, the fullback. Maybe reward the big fella a little bit. He has had a catch on the game. But Jackson with it, and again, good tackling. 17, Avery Ratliff in there, along with number 23, Dean Floyd. Shotgun here. Jackson in motion. They're going to hand it to him. Jackson on the sweep. Jackson. Space in front. And a touchdown. Jackson. Second straight drive for him. Getting in the end zone. And 45-13. All Wolves with less than 7 left in the ballgame. Offense has been crisp. The passing game has been excellent, and when the passing game is working, it opens things up with the rushing attack. So a 33-point lead. Siloam offense just going to try to get some confidence here. They've only moved it twice into Wolf territory. Garcia ready to kick it away. Jaden Coleman and Jack O'Brien set to receive. This one's going to go to Coleman. Coleman. Decent return, gets it out to about the 29-yard line. Benson, just a tough outing for the freshman. Has had some pretty tough situations to try and throw the ball, run the ball. He's just had no real time because of the pressure of the defensive line for Lake Hamilton. Benson. Pressure again, and they got him again. Blaine Sears, who was unbelievable 2 weeks ago, had 17 tackles against Arkadelphia, a couple of them for a loss. Team's leading tackler, also leads the team in sacks as a safety. Motion here, gonna fake it. High pass, intercepted. Intercepted. Hudson Lockridge, the wide receiver, had to go up for it. It was in his hands. He just couldn't bring it in. And Lake Hamilton and DJ Wilson yet again. Interception number 2. Davenport in at quarterback. And Autry goes right up the middle. 21 on the tackle. Calderon. Siloam defense, they've done a good job holding up against the run. No real big run plays for the Wolves. It's really been through the air where we've gotten some chunk yardage. Just a quick toss, or delayed toss to Jackson. Jackson still on his feet, and how about 3? A hat trick for Carson Jackson. And I think that's going to be counted as a reception for the touchdown. And it's been his night. And Lake Hamilton, 52 points for the offense. Garcia puts the extra point through. And a 40-point lead for your Wolves. Clock will stay at 5:10. Clock will stay at 5:10, and not going to run it for the mercy rule. 40-point game. Garcia with the boot. And the farthest he's kicked it tonight. It goes in the end zone for a touchback. So everybody showing off right now for Lake Hamilton. We're going to get a look at some backups for Lake Hamilton. That's always a good sign. You can send in the younger players and give them a shot. Benson remains in the game at quarterback. Going to hand it off to Short. Short. Good carry. The run game for Siloam wasn't bad, but they got behind so early that they had to go to the air, and the offensive line just had real issues tonight against the Wolves D-line. Pistol formation. Low snap. Benson. Time here. Gonna escape. Good run. Showing off the athleticism there, and he's gonna get it all the way to about the 38 for a first down. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, pistol formation. Tight end also on the line. Benson. And he goes to his brother, Boaz Benson. And Benson, he had 2 pass catches that went for scores in their last game against Pea Ridge, but been quiet catching the football tonight. Another low snap, but it's handled. Good pass there. One of the better passes we've seen all game from Titus. And it's going to be a gain of 8. So 2nd and 2. Clock running. We're getting under 3 minutes now. Benson. Oh, great pass out of the backfield on a wheel route to short, absorbing the contact, and a touchdown. Benson to short, and second biggest play of the game goes for 6. So a 53-19 game now. Maybe that can give them some confidence as they face Van Buren next week at home. So extra point is knocked through by Aguilar.
Students, parents, and fans, please remember to stay behind the fences on the track until your administrators allow you to enter the playing surface. Thank you for your cooperation, and thank you for attending tonight's game.
Kickoff to be short. And a good return there by number 34, Braden Goodale. Braden Goodale, the sophomore. Lake Hamilton just hoping to take off the rest of this 2-minute and 13-second game clock. Wing T formation, Davenport in at quarterback. Fumbled the snap. Was able to jump on it. So Davenport, good awareness and good presence of mind to spot the football, find it, and go down with it. Less than 2 minutes in this game. So, 2-game road trip for Lake Hamilton over the next 2 weeks, and then we will be back here on Lake Hamilton Live as Lake Hamilton welcomes in the defending state champion Greenwood Bulldogs. Handoff. Good run there by Braxton Schmidt, the junior. So 3rd down and 3. Yet again to Schmidt, and Schmidt right at the line to gain. And they're going to move him. So that will be the ball game. 53-20 is your final score. Great win for Lake Hamilton to start conference play. And again, head into a tricky 2-game road trip. Victory formation, they're going to have to, or will they let them snap it? No, they're just going to call it. So that is the ball game. Play clock was a little in front of the game clock, but the referees just say, let's get out of here, boys, and that'll do it. Fireworks going off at Wolf Stadium, 53-20. We will be back again on October 17th. So thank you so much for watching Lake Hamilton Live. On behalf of myself, Keaton Glisson, and the entire Lake Hamilton Live team, have a good night, and we will see you again next time. Go Wolves!